All right, so we're going to take this segment and we need to prove, given the information that we have, that AC and BD are equal to each other. So the first thing that we're going to do is set up our problem. We're going to go ahead and write what we have given up at the top, write what we're going to prove, and then we're going to fill in with our statements and our reasons. So remember, you have to have your geometry process down the left-hand side, which would be your statements in this case, and your reasons, such as addition property, transitive, substitution, segment addition, whatever reasons that you're going to use throughout the problem on our reasons column. So the first thing let's do is go ahead and read the question, make sure that we have what we know and what we need to find. So we're writing a 2-column proof showing that AC is equal to BD. So that should tell you right there that's what we're actually going to find. So I'm going to put that at the bottom because we know this is what we're actually looking for. AC is equal to BD. It also tells you that in the diagram, it's given that AB is equal to CD. Now, if you just listened, AB is equal to CD. It was given to us. So you're going to put that as our given. So we're going to go ahead and write our reason as given. Now, the first step is to look at the problem and to kind of analyze what the picture is doing. So we know that this piece and this piece are equal to each other. But we need to find something about AC and BD. We're going to need to prove some kind of way that those two are equal to each other. But we don't know any information other than the information given in the picture about AC and BD. And what we know is that if we look at the picture, that AC is equal to AB plus BC together. And that's helpful because that tells us that segment addition. Segment addition is when you pretty much add up the two little pieces and you get the larger segment. That's the easy way to say it. So the two smaller segments is equal to the larger segment. In this case, AB and BC is equal to the entire AC together. So segment addition. You do the same thing, but instead of using AC, I'm going to write segment addition using BD. So using our picture, we know that BD is equal to BC plus CD. And again, our reason here is segment addition. So segment addition, BC and CD added together is equal to BD. Then the next part of the proof is going to force us to substitute one thing in the place of the other. So what you have to look at now is if we can somehow get these two right-hand sides to look the same, these two green underlines to look the same, then if these look the same, then you know that AC and BD would be equal to each other. And that's what we're trying to find. So if we can figure out a way to get these two right-hand sides to look the same, then the left-hand sides would be equal to each other. So saying that, let's go ahead and take this right here and literally rewrite it. So AC is equal to, but I'm going to stop there because instead of putting AB, because AB and CD are equal, I'm going to take AB out and put CD in its place. And when I take something out and put something equal in its place, what I have done was substitution. And what that allows me to do is now, if you look at step number 3 and step number 4, you would notice that these two highlighted areas are the same. BC plus CD, BC plus CD. So since BD is equal to the yellow highlighted part and AC is equal to the yellow highlighted part, then that must mean that they are equal to each other. And that's what I have here at the bottom. That's what I needed to prove. So this here would be transitive property. And again, reminder, transitive property is simply this. If A is equal to B and B is equal to C, then A is equal to C. Remember, if two things are equal to the same thing, then they're equal to each other. And that's it for that segment addition proof.